I'm curious, which baseball players landed in the top five in RBIs, runs batted in, between 1960 and 1969? I have the answers in this book I wrote, Yearly Leaders of Every Batting Category. Ken Arzone here, talking baseball on Friday, May 8th, 2026. Who stepped up in the 1960s? Henry Aaron, 1960, 126 RBIs. So Aaron, he will land in the top five in RBIs 8 times in his career, twice in the 1950s, 5 times in the 1960s, and once in the 1970s. 8 times. Good showing, Henry Aaron. Eddie Matthews, 124. Ernie Banks, 117. That's the 4th time for Ernie Banks. Roger Maris, 112. Minnie Minoso, 105. 1961, Orlando Cepeda, 142 RBIs. Jim Gentile, 141. Roger Maris, 2nd time for him, 141. Rocky Calvero, 140. Norm Cash, 132. 1962, how about this output? Tommy Davis, 153. Whoa, that's first time someone's gone over 150 in a while. Willie Mays, 141. Frank Robinson, 136. Henry Aaron, 128. Harmon Killebrew, 126. 1963, Henry Aaron, 130. Dick Stewart, 118. Ken Boyer, 111. Bill White, 109. Vada Pinson, 106. 1964, how about this one? Ken Boyer, 119. Brooks Robinson, 118. Dick Stewart, 118. Ron Santo, 114. Harmon Killebrew, 111. 1965, Darren Johnson, 130. Frank Robinson, 117. Willie Mays, 112. Billy Williams, 108. Rocky Calvero, 108. 1966, Henry Aaron, 127. Frank Robinson, 122. How many times does Frank Robinson make it? Just about 3 times for Frank. Roberto Clemente, 119. Harmon Killebrew, 110. Dick Allen, 110. 1967, Carl Yastrzemski, 121. Harmon Killebrew, 113. Orlando Cepeda, it's twice for him now, 111. Roberto Clemente, 2 times, 110. Henry Aaron, 109. 1968, Ken Harrelson, 109. That led the league. What happened to the 120s, 130s, 140s? Frank Howard, 106. Willie McCovey, 105. Ron Santo, 98. Billy Williams, 98. Rounding off the 1960s. 1969, Harmon Killebrew. Got him down for 3 times in the 60s. Willie McCovey, 126. Ron Santo, 123. Tony Perez, 122. Boog Powell, 121. So how did the 1960s do? Well, the highest output was Tommy Davis's 153. But we've got Willie Mays 5 times in the 1960s. Frank Robinson, a couple. Harmon Killebrew, about 3 times. Willie McCovey, Roberto Clemente, a couple times. Ron Santo, Brooks Robinson had 1. Carl Yastrzemski had 1. So you got to give the 1960s to Willie Mays. And it looks like Harmon Killebrew would be next. Billy Williams had a couple. Those are the RBI producers in the 1960s. Do you notice? Mickey Mantle doesn't even show up in the 1960s as far as top 5. We had 1961 season. You had Roger Maris, 141. That's the year he hit 61 homers. Rocky Covello had a couple. Ken Boyer, Orlando Cepeda, Ron Santo, a couple. Tony Perez got one. Give the 1960s to Henry Aaron and Harmon Killebrew. Okay. I want to look at the 1970s next. Let's see who dominates that decade in RBIs. Talk to you later. I'm out.